Mount Eyjafjallajökull, a glaciated peak located in Iceland, became the center of global attention in 2010 when it violently erupted, creating a series of unusual events that affected more than just the surroundings but also to air traffic systems around the world. In April 2010, Eyjafjallajökull suddenly erupted, emitting columns of smoke and ash kilometers high into the sky. This event made the world forever remember the power of nature and its ability to influence the world. Mount Eyjafjallajökull, whose name may seem difficult to remember, is one of Iceland's unique and important peaks. With a mountain peak covered with fire algae and a thick layer of ice, Eyjafjallajökull creates a majestic and magical natural picture. During that event, Eyjafjallajökull not only woke up from its long sleep and created towering columns of smoke, but also caused a major incident in the global aviation industry. The cloud of ash from the mountain's eruption disrupted thousands of flights, creating an uneasy situation for travelers and airlines. Although this event caused difficulties, it also made people better understand the power of nature and its impacts on daily life. Eyjafjallajökull, with its natural beauty and strength, is an important part of the geographical and cultural heritage of Iceland, a country full of mystery and beauty. Mount Eyjafjallajökull, mysterious, stands like a tower guard in the midst of Iceland's rich and wild lands. This difficult-to-remember name makes people curious and discover the stories behind its legend. The mystery of Eyjafjallajökull lies not only in the indescribable beauty of the mountain peak covered with cold snow and ice, but also in the unique natural events it creates. When Eyjafjallajökull erupted in 2010, the world learned about the volcano's unforeseen power. The cloud of ash and fine ash from that event not only disturbed the air over Iceland but also had a strong impact on the surrounding countries, creating a picture of immensity and mystery. In addition to its unparalleled beauty and uncontrollable power, Eyjafjallajökull also tells us the language of earth and fire. The fire algae lying under the snow and ice, awakening after centuries of sleep, create a confusing and fascinating scenario of natural power. The mystery of Eyjafjallajökull is not only about the special natural events it creates, but also about the influence it leaves on people's minds and hearts. This volcano is not only a part of Iceland's geography but also a part of its legend. Mount Eyjafjallajökull is not only an icy cold peak in Iceland, but also brings many important benefits to the surrounding region and the planet. One of the important benefits of Eyjafjallajökull is its contribution to the environment. The dense layer of ice protects groundwater sources and keeps land from erosion. Meltwater from the mountains also provides fresh, clean water to surrounding areas, supporting the life of wild animals and plants as well as humans. Eyjafjallajökull also plays an important role in maintaining a steady tourism momentum for Iceland. The charm and mystery of this volcano attracts thousands of visitors every year. Visitors not only come to see the unique beauty of the mountains, but also to better understand Iceland's natural power and unique culture. However, the benefits of Eyjafjallajökull also lie in scientific research and risk management. Scientists used the 2010 eruption to study how volcanoes affect the atmosphere and how to predict similar events in the future. This contributes to a solid understanding of volcanoes and helps improve the ability to predict and respond to risks associated with volcanic events. Thus, Eyjafjallajökull is not only an important part of Iceland's natural picture but also brings many meaningful benefits to the environment, tourism and scientific research. The impact of Mount Eyjafjallajökull, although referring to the specific event of the 2010 eruption, is still part of the understanding of the forces of nature and the challenges that humans face in interacting with environment. One of the most direct harmful effects of this event is the negative impact on the global air traffic system. The ash cloud from the eruption caused significant disruption to flight schedules, posing major challenges for the aviation industry and millions of passengers around the world. Flight cancellations and diversions have created inconvenience and economic losses for many countries and businesses. In addition, environmental harm is also an important aspect. The eruption produced large amounts of gas emissions, including toxic gases such as sulfur dioxide. Not only does it pollute the air, but it also affects the health of surrounding communities, especially those living near volcanoes. The harmful effects of Eyjafjallajökull are also a reminder of the need to predict and respond to unforeseen natural events. This event has highlighted the need to develop volcano forecasting techniques and develop effective response strategies to minimize the negative impacts of similar events in the future. In short, Eyjafjallajökull is an example of how the natural can cause great harm to human life and the environment, emphasizing the need to understand and prepare for unwanted events from the outside. Nature. The aftermath of the eruption of Mount Eyjafjallajökull in 2010 created a series of multidimensional effects, affecting not only Iceland but also throughout Europe and the world. One of the biggest consequences is disruption in the global aviation industry. The ash and ash cloud from the volcano created an unsafe environment for flights, forcing thousands of flights to be cancelled or diverted. This has caused disruption and impacted travel schedules and plans across Europe, while also creating major economic losses for the aviation and related industries. In addition, environmental consequences are also a notable aspect. Gas emissions and toxic substances from the event created air pollution and affected the health of surrounding communities, especially those living near the volcanic area. Additionally, the dynamic effects of the event could be long-lasting, affecting the land, groundwater, and animal and plant life in the region. However, the aftermath of Eyjafjallajökull also poses new challenges and opportunities. This event made the international community realize the need to improve the ability to predict and respond to volcanic events to minimize damage. It has also increased understanding of the impact of volcanoes on the environment and human life. The eruption of Mount Eyjafjallajökull in 2010 created a chain of consequences, posing challenges for communities and the aviation industry. To face similar situations in the future, we need to deploy a series of flexible remedial and response measures. First of all, investing in research and development of volcanic event forecasting systems is important. Advanced sensor technology and prediction models need to be developed to provide accurate and timely information about risks and event probabilities. At the same time, the aviation industry needs to develop a flexible response plan. This includes training staff on how to deal with emergencies, developing flexible flight diversion strategies and optimizing schedules to minimize the impact on passengers and industry. Furthermore, we need to take measures to protect public health and the environment. Managing air pollution and putting in place consistent measures to protect people living near volcanic areas is important. Finally, international cooperation also plays an important role in sharing information and experience. Multinational meetings and the building of international communication systems will help improve the global response to volcanic events. These measures not only help overcome the consequences of an incident but also build a foundation for future stability and safety, putting the interests of the community and industry first.